In the turquoise waters of the Red Sea, a lone diver retrieves a luminous pearl, symbolizing the humble origins of divine wisdom. Pearls in the 12th 14th century were rare treasures, often traded along Silk Road routes. This scene mirrors Matthew 13:44-46, where the kingdom of heaven is likened to a hidden treasure. The diver's labor reflects the active pursuit of spiritual truth, a theme central to medieval Sufi teachings. At a bustling Silk Road marketplace, a merchant weighs the pearl against gold coins under a striped tent. Historically, pearls symbolized purity in Islamic culture, while gold represented material wealth. The trader's hesitation mirrors the parable's lesson. Earthly riches pale against the kingdom's worth. Matthew 13:46. This scene contrasts temporal gain with eternal wisdom, a tension explored in Quranic verses like 18:46, wealth and children are the adornments of this life. In a candlelit scriptorium, a Muslim scholar contemplates the pearl beside Quranic manuscripts. During the Islamic Golden Age, scholars like Al-Ghazali bridged faith and reason, viewing knowledge as a vessel for divine wisdom. Quran 58:11. The pearl's placement near an inkwell echoes Doctrine and Covenants 6:7. God grants wisdom in his own time. This scene embodies the medieval pursuit of sacred and secular knowledge harmoniously. A Mamluk-era king greedily reaches for the pearl on a velvet pillow in his throne room. Historically, rulers like Saladin demonstrated humility despite power, a virtue emphasized in Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction. The scholar's test mirrors Doctrine and Covenants 98 verse 12, where God examines obedience. The scene critiques worldly authority through Islamic and Christian teachings on servant leadership. In a crumbling, mud brick home, a widowed woman offers the pearl to an orphan beside a meager fire. This reflects Christ's praise of the widow's mite, Mark 12:41-44, and Islamic teachings on charity, Quran 2-261. The king's shame-driven donation parallels Doctrine and Covenants 45:10. God chooses the weak things of the world. The scene underscores how wisdom manifests through selfless love. A Sufi mystic holds the pearl amid swirling desert dunes at dusk, embodying Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know I am God." Sufi orders like the Qadiriyya used meditation to attain divine wisdom. The pearl's journey now shifts from physical transfer to spiritual contemplation, aligning with Doctrine and Covenants 9:8-9. Truth is confirmed through heartfelt seeking. The vast desert symbolizes life's trials as pathways to God. At a lightning-lit oasis, the pearl glows in the Sufi's hand as rain revives parched land. Medieval scholars like Ibn Sina saw nature as a book of divine signs, Quran 3:190-191. The storm parallels Doctrine and Covenants 1:11-11. God's wisdom accomplishes purposes through adversity. Here, the pearl becomes a metaphor for resilience, echoing Christ's calming of the storm, Mark 4:35-41. Village children play with the pearl like a marble at dawn, embodying Christ's call to childlike faith, Matthew 18:3. In medieval Islam, scholars like Al-Jahiz wrote that play cultivates wisdom. The scene illustrates Doctrine and Covenants 6:7. God gives understanding, line upon line. The pearl's trivialization contrasts earlier reverence, challenging viewers to find divinity in everyday joy. The pearl now rests above a mosque doorway, radiating light over worshippers. This mirrors Matthew 5 verse 14, "You are the light of the world," and Islamic hadiths on communal unity. Medieval mosques like Cairo's Al-Azhar were centers of both worship and learning. The scene embodies Doctrine and Covenants 45:10. God's wisdom unites the weak into transformative communities. An archaeologist in modest garb unearths the pearl from ruins, while a mirage shows the original diver. This frames wisdom as timeless, echoing Ecclesiastes 1:9, "Nothing is new under the sun." The looped narrative reflects Doctrine and Covenants 98:12, "God's tests repeat to prove his people." The pearl's enduring glow symbolizes Christ's promise, "Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not," Matthew 24:35.